All right, let's hype ourselves up. Oh my god, they're fucking chasing me. They got a gun. He's gonna shoot. No, no. Ah!
Oh, he's
Oh
dead.
my
Oh, well.
god.
I guess that's the end of the episode, guys. See ya.
He's dead.
All right. We still don't have music for the intros or anything like that, but it's fine. It's whatever. What's up? Welcome to another episode of No Parking Zone Podcast. This is episode 978. Yeah, that's right. 978. This is the podcast about video game vintage history and facts and all that stuff. Yes, totally.
Whatever we want.
I'm your host, Jordan, with the other host, Sav and Josh.
Hey, you made that up.
What's up? Yeah. What's your favorite video game from the 1840s?
The 1840s?
How about checkers?
Mine was Scurvy.
Scurvy.
I don't think either of those are classified as video
I
games.
don't think that's a game.
Yeah, scurvy ain't no game.
Who could bite the lime the fastest?
That's a
Scurvy.
game.
Well, yeah. What's up, guys? It's been a while since we last recorded, but yeah. Seamless for them, of course.
I've been working.
Same.
You really do need another answer.
I know. I wish. I wish I had more time to do something else other than work
dude,
and make alcohol.
No, well, yeah. That's another thing. You could just say, hey, I'm making more mead.
I am,
you know?
actually.
You don't have to say
How's your
working.
mead going?
I left the cinnamon in the apple cinnamon for too long, so it's too
Is it too
cinnamon.
cinnamon-y?
It is. It's far
Nah,
too
that's good.
cinnamony.
That's good.
No, because I used
like
an
that.
actual cinnamon stick, so it's
Oh,
spicy.
it's way too strong. Yeah.
Yeah, it's spicy. So I need to get more
Yeah.
apple flavor in there. And then
Alright.
other batches.
Can you
from my
salvage
mom,
it, or
so-
is it just gonna be way too?
Absolutely. It's just gonna take longer.
Yeah, you-
Oh,
so basically, I'm going to be his taste tester soon, so I'm really excited about that.
yeah.
There's a couple of things about that. Like, it's more of a sense of, I really like cinnamon. Like, I don't know what it is. I like Big Red. I like the fucking, I like the
Wait,
gum.
Big
I
Red
like
is
the, like,
cinnamon?
six sticks of it.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fake cinnamon, but
It is fake cinnamon, but like,
I never knew
yeah,
that.
you never had. Well,
I thought it was
like
just
Flame
weird
Hots or
cream
whatever the heck
soda.
it was? I don't know. Oh no! Well, you're in Texas, so Big Red might be something different. That's a soda, right?
Yeah,
You guys
Big
have
Red's a
Red as
soda.
Yeah, it's a gum for like everybody else.
Oh, gum. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
Big Red gum too.
Yeah, so basically that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the Big Red soda thing. That literally is just a Texas thing. That's nowhere else.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Big Red is
It's really-
it's just red cream soda.
I mean,
It is
I'm down for
delicious.
it anytime. It is. It's good. It's not like the bee's knees, but it's definitely
No, it's
good, and it
it's
hits
it's
the spot.
fine. It's
Yeah.
every once in a while I have a Big Red and it's good.
I have a confession to make. I tried cranberry Pepsi from fucking KFC.
was it good?
Hmm.
What do you think the answer is,
No.
Josh?
Probably alright.
It's okay.
Oh, bro.
Too much cranberry. What's up, Sam?
I just remembered. They have
Aw.
Big Peach down here too. It's amazing.
Big peach.
Big peach. That sounds great.
It's peach soda, dude. It's so fucking good.
My favorite peach thing is like the Sonic rings from like G Fuel.
Yeah, obviously it's
the
it's
cans?
it's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
fake peach tasting, but it's delicious.
Fucking peach is good. You know what I mean?
Peach is a nice flavor.
What was that? Josh, you remember the fruit that I never had until like years later, till like I was like 27? There was a fruit that I never had. It started with a P.
Passion fruit. Pear.
No. Pear. That's what it was. Pear. Dude, I didn't know what the fuck a pear was. I thought people were fucking with me for like so long.
Well, like you thought it
I was
didn't
like,
exist. Like we were just
Yeah, I was like,
making this
I
fruit
was
up.
like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, what the hell? Like, I remember seeing like the memes like with Rick Ross. He's going, "I eat pears." I'm like, what the fuck's he talking about? So then I was like, oh shit, pears. I was like, oh, let me try it. That shit's fucking great. It's like an apple but softer. That's all it is.
I don't like most
Yeah.
pears. I tried these Korean pears once from Sprouts, and they were unreasonably juicy, but they were delicious.
Just had all that juice in your mouth. You didn't know what to do with
No,
it.
it was. I took a bite, and it was all over my shirt.
That's a good. as they
It
say.
was.
Remember, darker the berry, sweeter the juice. What do you call it? Yeah. I. So weird soda choices. Now we're kind of on that and thinking about it. I'm a very big fanatic of Diet Pepsi. Like I'm all for it, dude. I'll drink Diet Pepsi all day. Diet Pepsi. I like the Mountain Dews, of course, and I'm not really a Coke fan. I know people are gonna shoot me for that, but like it's too carbonated for me. It doesn't.
I like
It's
Coke.
not a soft.
Coke is my preferred.
Yeah, like, but it's not a soft drink. You know what I mean? When you think of soft drink, you're like, man, I don't. It's too harsh.
Mm-hmm.
It's too harsh. It's overpowering. I don't need all that. And I'm not saying it has bold flavors. Pepsi has bold flavor too, but it's like it's consistent. It's mellow. It's nice. You know what I mean? It makes you feel relaxed when you drink it. Coca-Cola's like, man, I'm gonna fucking ready to rob somebody and steal somebody's kidney, kind of thing. I mean, that's what it does for me. I don't know, whatever. But I do like the Coca-Cola commercials during holidays. You know, polar bears and stuff like that.
Yeah, always nice.
We'll give it that. Mm-hmm. That and the Hess trucks.
I do miss collecting.
Josh, you remember the Hess
Yeah.
station?
Hess?
Remember the Hess station? Yeah, you don't know about Hess
No,
trucks?
Hess is a tri-state area thing. In fact, it wasn't even all the tri-state
Dude,
area. It was like it didn't even
it's-
go that far in
yeah.
Pennsylvania.
It's so big in this. It's so big in this area, but the thing is, like, we don't have Hess stations near us anymore, so it's like kind of hard to get like the Hess trucks. But you can still order online.
Every Christmas.
But every year
yeah.
there's a Hess truck. Yeah, every year for holidays, for like Christmas, they give out a Hess truck. Not give out, like you can buy it, and they're modeled for like each year. So like 2004, I believe, is like a
What is it, like a
truck
gas
that has
station?
like a landing pad. Yeah, exactly. There was a Hess gas station, and I think like the 2004 one was like a truck with the elongated bed for like a helicopter landing and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And yeah, so basically what that does is like it has like a very high sale value later on, like you collectors, you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially if you kept them in the box. I played with them though.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course. My brother used to collect his, and I used to play with mine. So I was like, oh fuck it, at least one of us is collecting it. He was older, so he never did
2023
it.
was a boat with a
A
helicopter.
boat.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, it was so cool. It had like the little searchlight that you can turn. Oh man, that was so cool.
2010 was a jet. Yo, what? A truck with a jet. Yo, what? These things are sweet.
We were in 10th grade by that point, so we weren't really like collecting them at that point.
I wish we
What
were.
kind of boat was it?
Yeah, I know, right?
was
It
like a
sounds
yacht.
cool as fuck.
A yacht.
I'm gonna see what I can do for my son, because like now my son too, like I want to get in Hess trucks. I'm gonna try to look into it, because he has a Hess truck now. It's like one of my old ones. Oh yeah. Sorry, I was taking a sip of water there and almost choked and drowned in my own
No, it's not
pool of
good.
water. Yeah, it's definitely not good, but yeah. Yeah. So, do we have anything that we need to, clear up from like any other previous episodes? I honestly don't remember.
Let me check.
You've already gone over the necklace theory.
I can't wait.
I don't know if Sab heard about the time you, in many words, explained to Jess that you want to have rice for dinner.
No.
It was quite a few words, and her response.
She
was
wouldn't
just so
understand
simple.
she
was
wouldn't
great.
understand the concept of what I was trying to give her though, because she was always complaining like, oh well, we never have time to make dinner, we never do all this stuff, and she's like, I just want to like save money when it comes to food and all that shit. I was like, yeah, but you don't like eating the same thing every day. And she goes, yeah, I can't eat the same thing every day. I'm like, that's your problem. Like, like me, I'm okay eating rice every day. And she looks at me. I'm like, you know what you could do with rice? You could do so many things with rice. Rice and beans, white rice. You could do fucking
Fried
Spanish
rice.
rice, Asian rice, fried rice. Exactly. You could do so much with it. And she just wasn't understanding the concept of me making rice all the time. And it's super quick and easy. Like, you don't have to do shit. You can let
Especially
that
if you
shit
got a
boil
rice
and
cooker.
those things. Exactly. And you know what?
Those things are
We have
so
a rice
easy.
cooker. It's so perfect, right? The only thing is, she's looking at me like I have three heads because she doesn't understand the concept of what I'm saying. Like, rice is simple to make. If we can eat rice every day, we save money on dinner and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But she was like, no, that doesn't make any sense. But I was like, but we can cook the rice ourselves. Like, she was like, it in her, like, for me, I'm like, all we have to do is just cook it. It takes literally 40 minutes max if you're going like stovetop or whatever the hell it is.
Mhm.
Hell, even Uncle Ben's, who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's there, it's simple, and it fills you up, and it's more than enough. I used to eat it a shit ton as a kid. I ate it a bunch as an adult. I still am an adult. So yeah, like I'm alive. But she was like, no, I want something that tastes better. I want something that's more. And I'm like, you could do so much with rice. All you do is cook a side. But like I'm telling her, like all you do is make rice. You know what she has the audacity to tell me?
What?
So you want to make dinner?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
No,
It was great.
But I'm trying to tell her how we can save so much money making rice.
I'm pretty sure
like
Jordan was literally on his knees at the bottom of the fucking stairs, and she just looked at him and said, "You want to cook dinner?" And it was amazing. I am so happy she was sober just to shoot him down. Like, that was so funny.
Admittedly, I was high as fuck, but still, like, I made a great point. I was like, we can make rice every day. She just wouldn't understand. Like, why? Why would you do that? So we could save money and eat food and still be full. Like, it. I was so mad, and then I could do nothing but laugh. And then all you hear is Josh is fucking cracking the hell up, and I can't keep it straight.
Scott was there too.
So yes, Scott.
Yeah, both of us were laughing our asses off when she said that.
So I can't keep a straight face, and I'm just like, what the fuck? So then I'm laughing. Then she's at the top of the stairs, and she goes, all right, I'm closing the door now. She closed the fucking door. Oh, my God. We needed, like, a diagram. Somebody draw a diagram of that shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, it's like, oh, man. Ooh, I can't wait till we get, like, further along in this podcast where it's, like, people are actually listening. I go over my theory about what we are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
So,
But
you were telling me that the Black Ops, new Black Ops campaign was good.
yeah, well, here's the thing, and I probably said this in the previous episode too, but I am a sucker for Call of Duty campaigns. I don't give a fuck about the multiplayer. I don't give a fuck about the extra shit. Warzone can go suck a bridge somewhere else. I don't care. But I don't know what it is about the campaigns. Yes, they're cheesy. I get it. But, like, bro, it's the closest thing you're going to get to military action right now. Like, I don't know. I find it so cool to be like, oh, well, this is the technology we have and technology that we know of that we use in military tactics and warfare. I just find that cool. Like, a lot of Rainbow Six games are fun because of that aspect of it, too, and you have the books you can read. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like, oh, shit, sign me up.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it's definitely cool, like, getting
to
to kind of quasi-experience those scenarios when, you know, we never are going to in real life.
And I remember this, like, clear as day. It's like, I just love the campaign so much where it came to Modern Warfare 2 and they had those side missions, whatever it was, like co-op. Dude, I perfected a shit ton of those missions. Oh my God. There's one that you're like in the snow and you're like, you have to sneak in or kill the enemies and move forward and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I just had the quickest time on that. I was so happy. My brother's like, what the fuck? I played a lot with Josh. That was fun. We did like a lot of AC-130 missions where you're on the ground. You can cover them with the AC-130. That mission right there is so fucking
Oh, yeah,
easy,
that one. I remember that one.
you could just blow through shit. My favorite one was the fucking snowmobile thing.
I always had so much fun doing the AC-130 with the thermal vision, just blowing everybody
it's
up.
so cool. It's so fun though. Like,
Yeah.
there's no point for anybody to be on the ground and just say fuck.
Has
I'm
anyone
blowing
like
them all
just
up.
made a game of that where you're just basically just like an AC-130
Overwatch
gunner?
kind of thing? I kind of think there is a game out there. Like, I feel like there is something like that out there because if we're having this idea, somebody has definitely done it. Like, there's no way nobody just said, fuck it. No, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Or it is
like,
possible.
I mean, it is possible, and if that's the case, then I challenge somebody to make that game because that will be fucking so much fun.
I don't know,
Just,
but
like,
I just...
You can call it...
It sounds like a good idea, but like...
It's going to be so much fun. There's probably like a VR
How
game
much
like
could
that.
you do with that?
Yeah, exactly.
Is my question.
Oh, you could probably do so much. Like, think of it like zombies, where you can just kind of make it
I think you'd have to expand it.
Yeah,
a
because
little bit.
Yeah,
AC-130s in
like
general aren't
gunner.
really challenged.
And it's like, well, you have to keep people alive. You have to, danger close. You have that situation where friendly fire is active.
Maybe if it had like
That could be
some
a
kind of
thing.
management stuff as well, like you
Hmm.
have to upkeep the plane and like you do it's
So
like
yeah, like you only have
a
a fine amount
sim
of
for
ammo.
like everything.
And you're like, all right, well, now we got to go land and, get more ammo and shit. We got to reload
Mm-hmm.
all this stuff and not
Yeah,
enough
like
fuel.
manage your crew,
It's
like
like,
tell people what to do. And then if you like want, you could like jump into different crew members' like body and do what they have to do.
or just make a co-op like Faster Than Light. And
That
just
would be cool
everybody
too. Yeah,
has
no,
a set
co-op,
goal.
like where you
Yeah.
and your homies just control an AC-130 doing missions and shit.
Yeah, one person on the ground, you're like, and one person on the ground's like, fuck. Like, they're coming after me, dog.
And
You
then
just have smoke grenades like, I'm hiding in a fucking locker.
you got like one person on the map, another person doing the guns, someone's flying it.
Oh, it'd be really cool? Having somebody on the opposition, just like on radar kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to worry about going against another team because that would just be unfair. You're in the AC-130.
Mm-hmm.
You just have somebody on the opposite team just like reading radar, giving like the layout and like sending troops to you like a RTS.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they have like RTS things like this is the amount of people they have, the amount of vehicles, tanks, equipments, and stuff like that, and they can just send them out
Mm-hmm.
and they can give like updated strategy. You know what I mean? Like that would be so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And there's like one person on the ground. It's like fuck, like they're just trying to hunt. They're like that person's the VIP. He just stole information or some shit like that, and he's trying to exfil out, and he's just trying to run,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get to just trying to get to LZ. Like that would be so cool.
Yeah.
God damn, I wish that game was the. I wish that was a thing now. It'll kind of be
Maybe
like
it
heisty
is.
too.
I don't know. Or maybe kind of something like it exists. I don't know.
Somebody's gonna put in the comments like, bro, this fucking, it's AC-130 1712, bro. Like that shit's been a game. It's Warhawk, War Thunder.
Well, I ain't.
I don't think War Thunder
I
has
don't think
used
you
to
can
play
do
people.
that in War Thunder.
No,
Yeah, War Thunder
no.
don't got people.
Do you remember Warhawk, Josh?
I do not.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Either it's Warhawk or Thunderhawk, one of those two, where you can fucking either have like a land thing or
War
like an
Thunder?
air. No, not War Thunder. No, War Thunder is the game with the tanks and ships and boats and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
It has
real
those
like,
things.
It's Warhawk. It was like for the PlayStation 4. Or was it PlayStation 3? Either way, it was like it had like a little plane thing, like you can use the plane and you were going against other people. It's like 2v2. I don't know, I used to play it a shit ton. If I can find it, I'll send it to the editor and you can throw it up there. But I used to play the shit out of that game. Oh man. And Geometry Wars. I used to play a lot of that.
I never played much Geometry Wars.
I don't know what Geometry Wars is.
You do. It's the twin stick shooter thing.
Yeah, you know
I have to
Geometry
see a
Wars. There's
picture.
no way you've never.
No, Josh definitely played it because we did co-op
Well,
with
then
him.
I'd have
He used to play
have
with me and
to
my
see it.
brother.
I don't remember. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, it was like very back in the day, PlayStation 3. Yeah.
Original
It was
Xbox.
PlayStation 3 Geometry Wars. Mm-hmm. What the? It could have been called something else on PlayStation. It was like we had multiple things though.
No, it was Geometry Wars.
Yeah. What else is there? We did talk about Killzone a lot. And Sab, you said you never played Killzone, right?
It's
But
unfortunate.
Killzone 2.
Oh, Killzone 2 was good.
It's good. Killzone 3 is the best. I'm sorry, it's literally the best. It looks
No, I never
even
played
going
3.
back to it now, it looks so good. It looks so good, even now. To this day, to game standards, it looks like an E3 presentation. Like you're watching somebody play the game on E3 stage, and you're like, "No way, this game could look that good." No, that game looked that good, did not lag, and it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
You went down like a shit ton of bricks, but like, you would die instantly if you turned the corner too fast.
Yeah.
But the good thing about it, you can get rezzed by your teammates, even other NPCs. But there was co-op,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we talked about this too last time.
Yeah.
Like Josh I was like, I have to leave, and he just ended up playing for both of us. He
Yeah, I
like,
was
"Just
really
don't
good at that
work
game.
for
I crushed
Um,
people in that game.
So Josh, and Call of Duty Black Ops 6 right now, online multiplayer. If you get to high enough level, which I believe is like 40 something or 52, around those levels, you can get something that like you can use to change yourself into the enemy, and you can run up on the enemy.
Mm,
Infiltrator class, man.
that
Like
is
the spy
similar.
from
What you
Team
always dream for.
Fortress.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever.
Spy.
Fuck Team Fortress.
Spy check.
Nobody played that shit.
A lot of people played Team Fortress.
Yeah, everybody played that shit. People still make memes in that shit too.
Mhm.
I don't know. I never played Team Fortress though, but like I definitely play Game Center around that aspect too. Like it's where the hero shooters kind of stemmed off of, really.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it is.
I
But
mean,
it
it was
probably,
the
it probably is
original.
the first hero shooter.
I always
yeah.
said that Overwatch is just a ripoff of Team Fortress.
It is, yeah.
Oh, most definitely. Did you see that they have Overwatch 2 Classic now?
Mm-mm. What does that
What?
even mean?
Like that's how you know they fucked up with the game moving forward.
I'm so glad
Like,
I didn't get
hey,
Overwatch 2.
You can play the original.
Does that mean it's just
Well,
Overwatch?
yeah. It's just no, it's before
always
all the
just been
patches and all that
Overwatch.
shit. Yeah, it's true. It's always been Overwatch.
They didn't.
But
They
it's
didn't
more
have
like,
the
you know,
the single
the
player.
nerfs and shit.
No, it's Overwatch 2
PvE.
now.
No, but they didn't add PvE, so it's just Overwatch. It's just
Yeah.
all bullshit. They
Yeah,
fucking
but they
lied
call it
to get a
Overwatch
bunch of
2.
people to pay.
Yeah, they're like, oh, there's gonna be PVE and all that stuff. And they're like, no,
I'm glad
I
I
don't even
waited.
think there was. Yeah.
Because if there
I
was
would have
PvE,
played
I
the
would have bought it.
PvE.
And it's free. So
Yeah,
like now it's free to play. It's like, all right, well, whatever.
Still not gonna play it.
Like I remember playing Overwatch. I was like, I'm extremely good at this game, and it was very boring because I was good at the game. Like I was like, man, this is weird. I've never been this good at a video game, like just starting out.
I played it.
Even Josh, like he's like, this is too easy. I was like, it is easy, right? Like I'm not going crazy.
Yeah, I played it for like 2 days.
Like
and got
now
bored.
you play, yeah, there's a lot of sweaty people and stuff like that, but you can still be good at the game. Like it's not hard. Yeah, there's a lot of min-maxing nowadays, but it's not that hard at all. But yeah, classic and shit like that.
What is that
It's
even? So
definitely
it's
daytime
literally
set.
just like pre-patch?
Yeah, it's
So
fucking
dumb.
1.0. It's like, hey, well, before we nerfed everything, or the person with the freeze ray actually freezes people. I'm like, wasn't that the whole gimmick of her before, like in Overwatch 1 and shit like that? So I was so confused reading people's
It
patch
does.
notes about this. I was like,
Yeah, it
and
did
then
know
they're
much
like,
more, I think.
Hanzo has the shatter arrow. I'm like, he always had the shatter arrow. In my mind, I'm like, what the fuck? What are they talking about? I was so confused with all of it. They're like, oh, Bastion's a tank. I'm like, isn't he always a tank? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I was so distraught. I was like, I feel like I don't know anything about that game anymore. And for good reason. I just don't want to play it.
Mm-hmm.
That game should have died like 6 years ago. I'm not gonna lie. They should have stopped at Overwatch 1 and called it a day.
Yeah, I don't know why they
But
did
you know,
Overwatch 2.
people kept playing. It's honestly very easy to play, and I think that's the thing, because it's so easy to play, so easy to get into matches, so easy to just do things. Like again, you don't have to be good at the game. You just end up being good at the game. Oh, what? You don't get the kill, but you get an elimination, so that counts as your kill? Hell yeah, I shot that guy once, so it's my elimination. It's participation trophy of the video game.
Well,
That's all it is.
It was meant to be a competitive team game, so that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The Overwatch League does, I think it still exists.
Yeah, but the thing is, it
Does
shouldn't
it? I don't think
exist.
so.
It shouldn't count as your elimination for shooting them once in the foot, and then somebody else like wrecks the shit out of them. They started to do that now in Call of Duty. I noticed when I was playing online, like you just get so many eliminations. Like what the
It
fuck?
probably gets
Like, I
more
want
people
my
to play
kills.
for longer.
Honestly, it does. It does make me feel better too, because I'm like, damn, I'm getting a lot of eliminations. Fuck yeah! I'm thinking to myself, I'm like,
Yeah, no, Overwatch
But I
League
didn't
is
do
no
anything.
more.
Unfortunate.
oh shit, get wrecked. What a time we live in. Well, now it's gonna come back because of Overwatch 2 Classic. It's gonna be like, oh, it's coming back.
Overwatch
Back
was
to
too
live.
was too balanced for its own good. It has shown us the issues with a balanced game.
Yeah, you need to have some over oppressor things.
Some
I
things
miss
gotta be
Gundam
broken.
Evolution. Dude, I miss Gundam Evolution. That game was so good. It was so good. Like you could turn the game around easily. And not only that, like you can honestly say, hey, I picked this character. Oh, I'm pretty bad at it. Let me switch to something else. That's fine. Like it wasn't as toxic as it wasn't toxic like CS:GO or anything like that. But it was definitely like, oh, if you're good at the game, oh shit, you're good at the game. And a lot of people like to focus on you, especially with me in the game. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty damn good at it. You know, sniping was definitely my game there. It took me years to realize with the GM Model 2 that when you use the scanner thing, and it even says it in the ability, when you use your scanner ability, like your ultimate, you can jump up in the air and scope in at the same time. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, holy shit, did not know that.
Huh.
So that was fun. That was fun to like learn near the end of the game. And I was like, oh shit, that's always been there. I've just always been good at the game. It was always so much fun. They put Dymas in the game too, and that's like one of my favorite Gundams as well. But it was at the end of the cycle, and I was like, fuck. Like I almost had enough to unlock it, and because I just unlocked everything else. I didn't like I put money into the game, but I didn't put that much money into the game because again, you can just play for free and get everything you need. So, yeah, I guess that's probably the case. It wasn't even bleeding players either. Like you can find matches easily. It was like when it got announced that they're shutting down servers, people stopped playing it.
Oh,
Like people stopped playing it immediately when they said they're shutting down servers in 2 months, and that's when I noticed, oh, I can't get a fucking game.
Well, yeah, I
I
mean,
was
why
like,
would
this is
people
ridiculous.
keep playing if it's just gonna
Well,
disappear?
there was the player base for it, and you can go back and look at Steam. It's better than most. It was so weird. I guess like they put too much money into it, I guess, but like at the same time, it was a good game. Was it fairly balanced? No, but like was it balanced enough? Yeah. You know what I mean? Melee characters didn't feel overpowered when you can shoot them in the head once and call it a day. You know what I mean? Or some melee characters will have to two-shot you, so you can only two-shot them in the head because they had heavy armor. Like, that's fine. You know what I mean? You just have to get good at the game. You just had to... And it made you feel like, oh, man, I have to actually do all the challenges because it wasn't hard to just do. You can just play a couple matches, like play a Gundam you never played before or play a Zaku, whatever. That's fine. Like, do it. It's not going to take you long. Who cares? You're just playing the game. If you're playing ranked, sure, then that matters. But if you're not playing ranked, who cares? You're fine. Go do your thing.
For sure.
Yeah, I remember steamrolling a whole bunch of games. And I was just like, holy shit, I'm really good at this. I have a bunch of clips of me just destroying the other team. That was so fun. I miss it.
I thought it was pretty fun, but didn't get into it.
yeah. Because, for its last year, it was averaging less than 1,000 players a month.
And again, there's a bunch of games out there that had way less numbers. So I think they just pulled the plug, which is weird when they were announcing new model Gundams and stuff like that, and they're about to release like a new game type. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, that would have saved it right there. But honestly, they would have done wave defense as just like a fucking hey, you can do this as PVE. Dude, I'm telling you right now, that would have brought so many people into the game easily. So many people. A wave defense. Because they had the technology with that game, because you could see it during the training areas where they had Zaku's running around and stuff like that. And you can tell them to attack and move and also. So I was like, they had the functionality of it. It would have been fucking insane. I would have been like, holy shit, this is what it feels like to be in a Gundam fight. It would have been so much fun.
Oh well.
Even if it was like PvE, PvP, where you have like wave defense, but you have another team as well. I will be a dick and just fuck with them the whole time.
You would, wouldn't you?
just keep poking them. Just hey. It would be so much fun. Ah man, just the possibilities of things out there. I just want a new Mega Man Battle Network game or Mega Man Star Force game. They were so close to getting Mega Man Star Force 4, and they just didn't do it.
I saw a YouTube video recently where this Japanese guy was asking Japanese people what their favorite games were. And there's this weird looking dude who's dressed up in like a top hat and a monocle looking outfit, and he said it was Mega Man Battle Network.
Fuck yeah, dog.
And I looked at him and I was like, he must be the Japanese Jordan.
You know, Battle Network 6 was an Evo. Did you know that? It was an Evo this year?
Really?
Dude, it is insane. The crowd was wild. The thing is, like, I can get into it. The thing is, like, it's really hard to battle when you don't know exactly what you need to do and what chips you need. It's intense. If you go in there like, oh man, I'll be fine. No, you're not gonna be fine. You better have all the programs. You better have all the shortcuts for to make your data compress. You know what I mean? You gotta have the Navicus compressed. You gotta make sure you have the good bugs, not the bad bugs. And you better swear to God, you better hope to God that nobody else did the cross fusion that's strong against yours kind of thing. It's a lot of mind games. But the funny thing is, I didn't realize, and I think I told Josh this before, and I'll tell you too. I didn't realize why I love Mega Man Battle Network so much. Yes, it's Mega Man. I'm a big Mega Man fan, but it's a card-based game. It's a card-based game. I was like, I fucking love card games. I was like, I didn't realize that's why I love this so much. You're literally collecting cards. You're using cards. You're using suits, same names. You know what I mean? Like, it was cool. Like, if you had a shotgun C, you could then use shotgun E. You know what I mean? Like, you can, because they're both shotguns. You can't use shotgun 2, but if you use shotgun C and shotgun 2C, you can use both of them. So you can just like pile on. And there's program advances. Oh man, it was so good. And then you like watch the anime as a kid, and you're like, oh, that's a program advance. Because as a kid, you're just mashing through text and you're not paying attention to shit. You're just going to the next area. And you're like, oh, that's a program advance. Oh shit, NPCs are talking about this. Holy crap, there's information about program advances in here. There's more than just one. So you just keep going and you learn more stuff, and it's so cool to collect and battle against people online. That was the fun. That was literally the fun part. The most fun I had playing online was definitely Mega Man Battle Network. No, Mega Man Star Force 3. I had a lot of fun playing online. I destroyed people. Oh, I had the rogue noise and everything. It was so fun. But yeah.
I'm playing a little bit of Dead Island 2 recently. Y'all ever played that?
No, I have not.
No, I played the first one and I did not enjoy it.
You didn't?
I have not. Yeah, in general, I have not heard particularly good reviews from my friends about it, so I never picked it up.
Yeah. The first one, it felt so lifeless. It felt so drab. It felt like nothing. It felt worse than Left 4 Dead, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Left 4 Dead is fun. It's just it feels so bland and basic. Like it feels hollow. It feels so hollow. The best way to describe, well, tell me what you like about the game. Tell me what you have.
I like the combat. I think it's fun. The physics are pretty fun. Basically, it's mostly focused on melee combat, and you can kind of customize your weapons. You can like add like acid or fire or electricity to your weapons, which then obviously do some fun things with the zombies. And it's co-op, so I was just thought it was fun, getting together with a couple homies and running around and just chopping up zombies.
Yeah. I don't know. It's when it came to like when I mean like a game is hollow. Have you ever played like any of the Sword Art Online games? Have you ever played those?
No.
They're the most lifeless, soulless games you can ever play. Like you're just playing it like this empty. It's so much vast space and nothing to do kind of
Played
thing.
No Man's Sky on launch.
Yes, I did,
Yep.
and that's what I'm saying.
Yep,
Like that too. Like it was vast and there was nothing to do. It felt soulless. It literally felt soulless.
I know.
So it's like one of those things where like the game has to have a feel. It has to have some oomph to it. It can't just be like, oh well, here's like a student project kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like you can sell like, oh, it's a basic model, and somebody just threw some polygons over it, and they just said go. So it's like, it just doesn't feel right. I remember I was so excited for like the God Eater games. So I was like, hell yeah, man, more Monster Hunter type games. I played that. I was like, this shit's soulless too. I realized I love Bandai Namco. I love them, especially with like some of the games that came out. But like, man, they made a shit ton of soulless games, and I'm just like, man, people buy this, and this is the reason why they do so badly. I love Bandai Namco because Tales of. I love Tales of games. Those are the only games I can tell you right now. Every game they made for the Tales of series have been fucking just like they try something new, and it doesn't feel empty. It feels okay. It's weighty. It's nice. It congeals together. So yeah.
I think.
Gotcha.
But like, Yeah, like if you have you played Tales of Arise yet?
No,
the
but
newest
it's on
one.
Game Pass, I think.
Dude, play it. Sab, you will enjoy
I
it
don't know.
so
I've
much.
tried RPGs lately. I get kind of bored
Nah,
too easily.
fuck that noise. Play this. I guarantee you have somebody because you can play as different characters. They all have different play styles and they all do different things, and they have combination attacks. It's fun. It's so hell yeah. Josh like games. Josh, I know you like games that have like a lot of combo systems where you can do different attacks with the buttons and stuff like that. So I suggested you play a Tales of game, but we never got that game. We never got the games running the way we needed to because we tried to do like co-op, me and Josh before with Tales of Zestria, which honest to God, and I'll be honest, I played it. I had fun with it. Was it my favorite? No, but it was my first JRPG on a PC. So it's like, oh my god, it looks so fucking good. I was like, man, this looks great. But Tales of Zestria is literally one of the worst ones. It is. It's terrible. But for the PlayStation 3, Tales of Xillia, oh, so good. Tales of
I
Xillia
played
2,
that one.
so good too. Tales of Xillia is so fun, Sab. And the fact that it's co-op, it's so much fun. The second one, too, is co-op. And Luger is honestly a really good character. Just, yeah. There's really not much to say other than that. I think you'll honestly like Tales of Arise. You should play it.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, I mean, download it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I saw you play Starfield, so let me tell you right now, it's better than that.
But it is. Starfield was...
Midfield.
First
so
of all,
bad,
it's way
dude.
too big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to delete several
I-
games in order to just
Damn.
download it. That was the first problem. And then, okay, I will say the character creator was pretty good. I made myself look like a pretty snazzy old man.
You can do that in Fallout
I
4,
know.
so.
Yeah, you could do that in Baldur's Gate 3.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, once I
You
got
can
in
do
the
that in
game,
Fallout 3.
it felt super clunky. The first thing I noticed that I hated was that they had some kind of film grain filter on the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yep.
I immediately turned that off because it was annoying. And I thought,
People were like, oh, the combat's so good.
and I was like, why
Bro,
would anybody?
shooting his ass.
No, dude. And that was the second thing. And that was the thing that made me uninstall the game. I got to the point where I had to do combat, and it gave me a pistol, and I had to shoot things, and it felt like ass. It was the least
Dude, it was so
satisfying
bad.
gun combat I've ever had in my entire life. And so I was like,
Dude,
if this is
the
how the
iron
combat
sights on
is
that
going to
pistol.
be,
Yeah.
then I don't want to play this. And so I uninstalled it.
I made the mistake of playing that game 2 more hours than I should have.
Yeah.
And I played the game for 2 hours.
Yeah, that is quite a long time.
Yeah, it was not.
I'm
not
lucky that I didn't waste the full amount of the game. I was like, I'm not paying full price for this. It's on Game Pass. Let me just get Game Pass real quick at $10.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, I don't need Game Pass anymore. So I immediately asked for my refund of Game Pass too. I was like, oh my god, this is so bad. Yeah, it was bad.
Yes, it
Like
was.
the
very
iron
bad.
sights did, like if you lined up your iron sights on the enemy, it did not matter, you were missing. I was like, what? Excuse me?
And it just felt
It's
so
like,
bad.
what? Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely not.
The one thing
a
that
fan.
game got right, and I will say this right now, it was very easy to uninstall.
Most games get that right.
Yeah, well, most of the time you just, go to control panel.
Yeah, you can do
And it does it
from
for
your
you.
folder. Yeah.
If you can't, well, there's a problem. And there might be
Yeah.
something suspicious going on.
Suspicious.
Some might say suspicious.
You might want to check your bank accounts.
No.
Credit score, suddenly there's 10 credit cards out in your name, all maxed out. To Kohl's.
Did I
Never
talk
even been to
about, did I
Kohl's.
talk about Did I talk about Anthem?
I don't know how much you
know.
miss it.
Oh man, did I ever talk? But the thing is, like, did I ever talk about it on this podcast?
I don't
I
know.
think we talked about it at one point. I don't remember what we
I love
said
the game.
though.
It was so good. It was just no content, which is sad. It literally could have been so much more.
It was also too
but they
glitchy.
rushed that game out. Honestly, the glitches weren't that bad. I didn't deal with that many glitches. For people like, oh, there's this glitch here. I'm like,
Yeah,
what are you trying to
plenty
break
of
the
people
game?
were.
Like,
There were a lot of documented glitches.
Yeah, but it was like intentional. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, if you play the game, you won't really have that many glitches at all. Like I didn't have shit. And I was like, okay, I don't know what people were doing.
Mm.
Have you ever played a game? You're like, man, have you ever found a glitch yourself?
Yeah.
Like no help whatsoever, and just you found a glitch. What game was it?
Plenty of the old MMOs I've played.
Oh, Josh, don't.
They're all spaghetti code.
Yeah, well, dude, you're playing
And
Dragon Nest. I definitely know there's.
I'm
definitely
sure
glitches
I'm
in
sure
Dragon
I've
Nest.
broken Dragon Nest.
When I use double shields,
Oh,
I was just punching the shit out of things. Oh yeah, yes, that's what it was.
Didn't even register as a weapon. You just punched.
Yeah.
That game was super broken. I glitched up.
But it was fun.
all the time.
Fiesta was fun. I think the servers are still up for it.
Of course
too.
it is. Game Go has it. They're milking it for all it's worth.
What
Pretty
game?
sure Game Go
It's
still has
definitely, and like I said, it's definitely fun. Honestly, I'm thinking about doing a let's play in it or just
I don't
playing
recommend
it
it.
for a stream.
Wait, which game?
It's just,
Fiesta
it's so dumb.
Online.
The hell is that?
It is a very
Yeah,
old
dude.
anime style MMO.
It's so
It is it's a Korean grind game.
yeah, it's
Game
definitely
Go doesn't
grinding,
have
but
it anymore. Yes, they
it's
do.
kind of satisfying. It's kind of satisfying to play, like you know what I mean. It's responsive with your controls.
According to Josh Strife Hayes, who is an MMO YouTuber, it is the worst MMO ever.
Oh.
Like truly,
Well,
he
that could
straight
be
up
the case
said,
too, yeah.
and he has an hour-long video explaining that it's the worst.
If he
MMO
says
ever.
it's the worst, I believe him because he plays
Honestly,
lots of MMOs.
I highly recommend watching the video.
Yeah.
Have you seen Josh Strife Hayes?
Yes.
I watched the whole. I found him during the whole that Otherworld saga. I watched that whole like
Yeah.
15 hours of video. Like that
Why
MMO is
was
crazy.
Otherworld so bad?
Because all they did was build
Like,
the
why?
world and then did nothing else.
Yeah. It was like the gameplay was so ass. I remember everybody was so excited for it, like, fuck, we can get off of World of Warcraft. Hell yeah. It's like, alright, well, good luck. But yeah, nah, it's like there's plenty of games that like I found glitches in, but like they're very old games. Like I rarely find glitches in new games now, and I try to like break games sometimes, and it's just like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I watch a YouTube video, it's like, oh, that's all I have to do to break a game. That's crazy, but like it gets passed out so quickly. I miss when games had cheat codes in them, like just like dumb shit that didn't really matter.
Like
You know what I mean? Like I
Auto.
remember yeah, that too. But I'm talking about like where it's like, hey, you put this code in and everything has big heads.
I remember,
like, think of 007. Paintball.
Back in
or
Age of
fucking just, like-
Empires 2, I remembered some cheat codes for that. If you typed, I can't remember where you typed it, but if you typed, how do you turn this thing on? I think it was a
you hit the
chat.
fucking
It would give you it would spawn a
apostrophe.
Corvette. A Corvette freaking unit that shot pebbles out of the doors.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It was a weird. I always used to do that because they were like really, really good units. They would just like murder anything. Just like machine gun pebbles out of the doors. Like the doors would open and the streams of pebbles would just come out.
I mean, like, I guess like the games that kind of have cheat codes now are Skyrim.
Does it
And I
have
can literally
cheat
say that's still a
codes?
modern game. Yeah, you can just hit the apostrophe key and then you can type in shit.
I mean, the console,
There you go,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
Anything where you can access the
So-
console, you can technically cheat.
Yeah. It's like developers don't have fun anymore. Like even with I'll even say this too. Like I remember Modern Warfare being one of those games where you can just get shit by just collecting intel, and it was fun.
Like extra unlockable
It was fun
shit.
to just do that. Yeah, it was so cool to do that kind of thing. It's like, all right, awesome, but they don't do that now. It's like,
Yeah, it
oh,
really
come on, man.
incentivized doing that extra shit.
It's sad. It's like, oh, well, you know, we focus more on multiplayer. Fuck the multiplayer real quick for a second. Like, think about the people like me. I want to play the solo campaign. I want to have that shit co-op sometimes. I want to just have fun with the campaign. The campaign to me is always fun. You know what I mean? I never had a bad experience. Even Advanced Warfare, I had fun with that. I had fun playing online with Advanced Warfare. Also, I find broken guns in the game and I use them and kill a lot of people, but that's besides the point.
You know,
But yeah.
unfortunately, the big bucks come from multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's what the
It's
majority
sad.
of the people do anyway.
Yeah, I hate battle royales. I hate that that's a thing. I hate that that's like literally
not
a
bad.
thing that took off. Like I remember playing PUBG. I had fun playing PUBG, but then every game had a fucking battle royale, and I'm like, oh come on, dog. Like you can stop. Like, you don't have to do this. You're better than this. Call of Duty, it's fun. Like the Warzone, I remember playing it. The first time I played a match of Warzone, I was
It's aight.
I was intense. I was intense, and I was like, oh, this is great. I came a second because I got ran over by a fucking car. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, that's a thing. Like, cool. Like, I killed a guy that was in the car, and the car ran over me. Or, sorry, it was like a truck. And we were like the last 3 people alive, and then one person was just alive, just chilling, probably watched this happen. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And he won. Like, I find that so dumb.
Mm.
Like, yeah, sure, if it was just gun-based combat, whatever.
No, I mean, that's why I like it, though. It's because I was that guy.
Yeah,
I'd just be hiding the entire time.
It's not fun.
And then
Like,
until the
it's not cool.
end, I'd pop out and, kill the last couple people. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to
Yeah.
be in the middle of all the combat to win. All you gotta do is stick to the edge, catch people who are coming in from the outside, and just slowly make your way in with the circle. It's really just
Not
like,
fun.
if you run across other people or not, and like, if you think you get the drop on them, you can, take advantage of it, or sometimes I'll just ignore people and hide.
No. It's so, like, when it comes to, like, that kind of stuff, it's fine. It's okay. Don't get me wrong. But for me personally, I don't like it. It's so dumb where it's like, I don't really like free for all either to begin with. I don't like that. Like, I don't like free for all. Like, I like the team based combat, not because of, oh, well, you're just afraid of other people killing you. No, that's fine. Like, I'm good at like, when it comes to free for all, Slayer, all that stuff, like, I'm decent. I'm really good at it. Not the best, but I'm good. Like, I win my fair share. But it's just like, there's too many people running towards an objective, and like, yeah, okay, you could be the best, but like, it's just not as fun as just like, you play a map, you learn the map well, and like, because when you play Warzone and all those types of battle royales, the circle changes. It doesn't always stay in one place, and yes, that means you have to learn the map for that. I don't have time for that. There's a lot of people who play that shit and abuse the hell out of it, and you're just trying to play the game. You get off of work, you try to play the game, you're like, all right, cool, and then you get domed in the head right away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're just like,
that's
what
the
the
frustrating
fuck?
part is there's
Yeah.
that's always the thing that I encounter when trying out new competitive games is the fact that I'm not like a hardcore gamer. I mean, I game a lot, but I'm not like a hardcore gamer anymore. And so like, I hop into a game, I just want to check it out, feel it out, and if I get put up against some sweats, I'm not gonna have a good time,
Yeah.
So
I mean, like, for the most part, like, I'm really good at like combat for games, like learning the system and stuff like that. That's fine. Like, I can do all that, but it's just like, take Fortnite for example. I remember fucking playing for the first time, just like, all right, well, I'll play this, and this is like, it's been out for like months, out of beta. It's not the zombie game anymore, which I was really excited for the zombie game. I was like, fuck
I
yeah,
never
dude,
played it. I heard
zombies
it was
and
pretty
base build.
good.
Dude, it was so fun to do the base building zombie game. And they're like, no, we're totally just doing the battle royale thing. I was like, what the fuck? You shoot somebody and it turns into a fucking tower, and it's like, all right, dog. Like,
Yep, that happened once,
why?
and I was done with Fortnite.
Yeah, that was
Dude,
the
I
thing
was
I
like,
hated
what the
about
fuck?
Fortnite is the build.
Oh, you can build, like, fuck off. Like, the game. The one thing Warzone does right, you find your cover. You find it. You don't make it. You find it. Yeah, sure, you can put down like a portable cover for you. Sure, you can do that once or twice. But it's not like you build up in the sky and you're fucking shooting down on people.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
building
You have to
stuff is
find
stuff
your cover.
other people can do there.
Go into building cover to cover. That's what I like. But at the same time, it's just, oh, you didn't find the right gun. Oh, you didn't find the right ammo. Or, oh, you don't have enough shit. Like, why would I drop in unprepared? Like, I don't understand it. That's what I don't like. Oh, well, you can buy your loadout. Why the fuck would I buy a loadout? Why would I not come with the loadout? It's so. That to me is the thing I really don't like about Warzone. If I spawn in my loadout, sure, no problem. Would it make the game harder? Hell yeah, it would make it harder. But at least like it's a better edge. Am I good with pistols? I'm very good with pistols. Like every online game I play with pistols,
I mean, that's the whole
I'm
thing
great
about
with it.
Warzone, though, is that
yeah,
battle royales are traditionally that you find your weapons on the
yeah,
ground.
yeah. Yeah.
You don't get to
But it's
come
just
in
like,
with anything.
and I'm like, I'd rather not. Like you know what I mean? It's just one of those things.
I mean, I
And look, it took
personally
me
think
forever.
because it gives everybody an equal playing field at the beginning.
Yeah, but then you spawn somewhere where it's like there's nothing there, and you go to another area where everybody grabbed all this shit, and they're literally looking at you, and you're just like, ah, fuck me.
Yeah, that's the luck of the draw. That's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, here's the thing. That's always my luck. I'm just like, fuck
You got
me
shit luck,
every
man.
single time. No, it's a big thing for me. I'm very serious. Like I can, if I stream me playing Warzone, you'll see me find a spot. Nobody else landed. I get like, oh cool, I got a pump action shotgun. Let me just fucking run up on somebody. By the time I'm running to another area, I'm fucking domed in the head. And I'm in cover. I'm running around the bushes. Like I'm seeking cover. I'm not just running out in the open like an idiot. And I'm just like, fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I did PUBG, that was fine because the game was kind of like balanced with every single gun. It wasn't the greatest, but like I won a lot of chicken dinners.
I mean, that
just,
was what
like,
I mostly played was PUBG.
yeah. But when I play Warzone, I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like I can't find shit here. I just
I
get
was never a
fucking
big
domed
fan
in
of
the head.
Warzone.
But that's what I'm talking about. Talking about Warzone, you're like, yeah, I love
Played it a
it.
few times. It was okay.
It's okay. Yeah, it's not great.
DMZ was more fun.
I think they're bringing back DMZ. But I heard my brother was like talking about it. He's like, I wish they'd just get rid of DMZ. I was like, I actually don't mind that.
That
Like,
game,
that to
that
me
game
is
mode was
fun.
cool.
I played a lot of Tom Clancy's Division, and I like stuff like the Dark Zone, exfiltration, shit like that. I like that kind of stuff.
PvPvE.
Yeah,
Did you ever play
because like that to
Tarkov?
me, that's cool. Oh no, my brother plays Tarkov, and I know you play Tarkov.
Played
Yeah.
a bit. I'm not very good at it. I'm a rat.
There's a couple of game modes in there too. It's not just the one.
It's mostly just the one.
Yeah.
I think they
Yeah,
added an
it's-
arena or something. I don't really know what it does.
There's a gray. What is it? Gray Warfare or something like that.
That's a different game.
Yeah, no. I'm thinking of like Gray Warfare is a game.
Gray
that,
Zone
like,
or
was, like,
something.
Gray Zone, that's what it is. I heard that's really fucking cool. I know my brother played that a bit. I don't know. The best shooter game of all time. You ready for this?
Black.
Metal Gear Solid Online. Do you want to know why it's the best shooter game online?
Because you can hide in a box.
Yeah, you could actually. You could play a snake sometimes, which was very fun. You could just turn invisible and just fucking choke people out. But your boy, being me, had its own clan. The Big Boss Company. That's where Big Boss Company came from, by the way. Every time I do a thing, you see BBCO. You're like, oh, what the fuck? It's Big Boss Company. But I was solo in this whole thing with a whole bunch of people being in clans, and everybody was like, because nobody joined my clan. Nobody. I was like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. I tried to get Josh to play the game. He didn't play it, so I was like, all right, whatever. I was ranked number 1. I was so fucking good at that game. I was ranked number 1 for so long. I stopped playing for like a week, and then I went down to like number 8. I was like, okay, that's fine. I was like, that's okay. Started playing again and got back to like number 2. I was like, that's whatever. It's just me by myself. But like, I was so good at that game. Third-person shooters are my jam. I fucking love it. Apparently, Call of Duty has third-person shooter mode now, but every time I try to use it, it doesn't work. Even when I play zombies, when I play multiplayer, nothing. And I even keybind it to J, and like I hit it, nothing works. It doesn't even do it. So I don't know. But third-person shooters are definitely my jam. I really like them a lot. Makes you feel like you're narrating in character instead of playing the character. because my
third
ass wouldn't
person's
be in
pretty
the war
cool.
zone. Like, I wouldn't be out there. Like, why the fuck? Why? I'm colorblind. I don't even think I can get in the military like that.
I think so. I just think you can't fly planes.
Yeah, I can't fly planes. I can spot shit easier, which is nice.
I wonder
That's
why
pretty
people
cool.
that are colorblind can't fly planes though.
Well, considering color markers, codes, and shit like that, you know, they didn't think colorblind people could work in pharmacy because color medications and color chemicals, and I'm like, no, that's why everything's labeled. Like, everything's labeled and has a marker on it. Like, literally, like, your pills have, indentations on it, numbers, letters. So it's like, even if the color doesn't really match up, you're like, man, this looks different. You look at the indentations of it, and you're like, oh, okay, well, this is this. It's not hard.
It's rocket
Yeah,
science.
I remember. Dude, it's not. But the thing is, you don't get paid enough in pharmacy. You have to, like, make it big. I mean, I got paid pretty well with the jobs I found. Like, being just a regular technician and stuff like that, that's okay. But you definitely have to be a pharmacist if you really want to make money. Or be a manager or a supervisor or stuff like that, which I have done. So, but yeah.
Well, I don't know if y'all saw, but I posted some videos
I did.
from
I
the
played
concert I went to last night. pretty
blasted my
cool.
ears.
I heard you.
Yeah,
I
what'd
heard
you
you
go
ask
see?
a question earlier. Would you like to re-ask a question?
Oh, I was like, oh, well, do you want me to say it like I said it before? I feel like that's
Yes.
rude.
Say it exactly like you said it before.
Is that tits?
It's not what you said. You said, does that singer have tits?
That was close. I was like, holy shit, that's pretty cool. It's wild.
Yeah, no, it was pretty raucous. The first band that I posted was See You Space Cowboy, the one with the tits. And then we also saw Devil Wears Prada and Silent Planet and Like Miles to Flames. But unfortunately, all of the videos I took of Silent Planet are too big for me to upload to Discord because they're wieners and I don't
we need
have
nitro, baby.
I don't have nitro. So so there was another band we saw that I didn't get to upload there, but yeah, if you want to throw any of those in, we can add that for extra content.
Well, I definitely can't play the music, but I can put the stills up if anything. I'll like take stills out of it.
Who knows?
No, I'm not getting copyrighted. Nah, after I said, does that singer have tits? They're gonna be like, that's it. He's done. Get his ass, Marcus.
My roommate actually got to we got to meet her at the merch stand afterward, and she signed his shirt.
Oh, that's really dope.
Yeah,
What do you call it?
very cool.
I remember playing it. So, some people might know, but I used to be in a metal band for a little bit. Not too long, but yeah. One day I went to a concert and I saw this show, and I was like just chilling, doing what I do. I wasn't recognized or anything like that, but the Varials are playing, and I was like, man, this is actually. I just got literally me getting into a metal band. I literally just started listening to metal music, and the one band I listened to was the Varials. Like, I actually had some of their songs that stuck in my head. I was like, okay. So I actually seen them. I'm like, holy shit, I know this. Like, I know this song. And I'm just fucking was like, hell yeah. Like, I'm pointing to the guitars. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, that's great. And I get pulled on stage. So I'm playing with the Varials. I'm like, I just learned how to play the guitar like fucking months ago. Like, this is fucking wild. So I play with them. I get a t-shirt. They sign my t-shirt. Josh can attest to this. This t-shirt, I will not throw it away. No matter what.
Well,
this thing has holes and holes and holes. Like, I have worn this shirt for fucking ever. It's one of my favorite shirts to wear. I'm upset because we don't have a sewing kit in my house. My wife goes, why do we ever need one? I don't know how to sew. I was like, no, I know how to sew. Yes, I'm a man who knows how to sew.
I know how to sew too. I'm not very good, but I know how to do it.
The thing is, like, I grew up poor. All my clothes had holes sometimes. My clothes were just like, I was a rough kid. Like I literally played rough outside. I used to like run over gravel and just slide. So I used to get like holes all the time. My grandmother taught me how to sew.
My
I
mom
actually learned how
taught
to
me.
sew a quilt. Yeah, I learned how to sew a quilt like when I was 8.
I learned how to knit when I was a
So,
kid.
that's
And
one thing I never
crochet.
learned. I want to learn how to knit. I think that'll be a fucking
And it's not hard
useless
at all,
thing,
actually. Once you get in like the motion of it, it's like it becomes like super like rhythmic and like you can just like knock that shit out.
because I feel like knitting will be very relaxing for my son.
Yeah,
Like just
just
watching
be
it
constantly
and just
doing
doing
something.
it. Yep. I feel like that'll be really good. So maybe I might learn how to knit. Who knows? But I definitely know how to sew, and I just upset that we don't have sewing kits. So I was like, man, I just want to sew my
You
shit
can
up.
probably find one at like a CVS or like Walgreens or something.
Or Amazon.
Here's the thing. I know that, but I have ADHD, so as soon as I go to a store, I forget.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
I was like,
I'm like,
fuck,
damn,
bro,
I
like,
just
keep
went there to
forgetting
get
buy
that,
this.
and I totally didn't get it.
I remember going to fucking Walgreens, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna get like toothpaste and deodorant, like so, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get shampoo too. I got the toothpaste and got the deodorant. Didn't get the shampoo. I ended up buying like 6 packs of Pokemon cards. I
No
was like,
gummies?
no, I was like, fuck, man. And I went back in the store. I'm like, that's me again. I fucking went in there and grabbed shampoo. I was like, okay, cool. And then I also forgot I had to get milk. But then I was home by that point. So I was like, I'm not going back out.
Speaking of Pokemon, guess what
Pokemon
I just
TCG,
pulled?
baby. What'd you pull?
The alternate art Charizard EX.
Nice. My wife has that too.
The
I don't know why she doesn't use that deck.
Which one?
She
The-
should.
The
It's
full
one
art
with Charizard flying in the
Yeah,
sky.
that one.
No,
Nice.
wait. I don't know. Maybe it's not the alternate art then.
If it's not alter, you'll know it when it's
It's
a
not-
super rare alternate art because it pulls you into a thing, like into like a panorama.
Is the
show
background
kinda thing.
gold?
Let's see.
Yo, if you got a gold one, bro, I'm fucking done.
Yes.
Times I pulled on cards.
Maybe he's got like
Fuck
it's
you.
got like a rainbow border in gold.
Oh no,
Yeah, he got it. He got the crown.
I did get the crown, yeah.
Yeah, he got the crown. That is the rarest
I
one.
think we should duel. So I can just
Wait, that's the
beat your
rarest
ass.
Charizard?
Post a screenshot. Yes.
Yeah, it's the
Wait,
rarest
you
Charizard.
gotta prove it now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the rarest one.
Because I
Oh,
have
it is the
the
rarest one,
Articuno.
yeah.
I have the Articuno and I have the Wigglytuff.
The Articuno's
with the
only 2
rainbow
star.
border.
Those are only 2 stars. This is crown. This is a complete.
Well, fuck you, bitch. I'm just telling you what I have. Okay, I want to be proud of what I got.
But it's only 2 star.
Here, let me post a picture.
I got the fucking Mewtwo that broke out of its capsule.
Yeah, I got 2 of those.
I got that. I got so many Nidoqueens and Nidoking full arts. Yo, dude, that's fucking crazy. Fuck you. What an asshole. I had the I have a lot. Like I'm telling you, look at my my
Yep.
newest binder.
Yep, that's it. Crown.
My newest binder has all the stuff, all the cool shit I have so far. I don't know why my wife has access to this stuff. I gotta just get rid of her.
I did get a
Like-
I got the full art Pidgeot today and the full art Weezing today.
Nice.
Yeah, I had the full art wheezing for like forever, but I never had a coughing. I was
also-
like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
I managed to snipe a full art Rapidash from the Wonder Pick.
Dude, I've been
Nice.
so good at the Wonder Pick lately. So good. Like, I wonder when my luck's gonna run out. I ended up getting a Venusaur EX. I was like, that's like the only EX starter Pokemon I didn't get. So I just fucking did a Wonder Pick, and I was like, first try, bam. I was like, hell yeah, dog. Then I went into the next one, got the fucking the Pidgeot full art thing. I was like, oh, that's great, cool.
My Wonder Picks have been
Let me do this
ass.
again. Then I got, then I got the Gloom. Then I got the. I was like, what the hell is my luck right now? So I just kept going for it.
See, I had no idea that was the rarest of the Charizards.
Yep, that is the.
Yeah, there's 3. There's only 3 rare cards like that. So there's Mewtwo, Charizard, and Pikachu.
Oh.
Those
You
are the
need to
only
make a
gold
Charizard
cards
deck now. You need 2 Charizard EXs.
You need Moltres.
I
Yes.
still need a Charmeleon.
Oof.
You don't have to go make that shit. Cost 75 points.
True, I could do that.
You
Every pack you open is 5 points.
You want 2 of all of them.
Yes, 2 of all of them.
And 2 Moltres EXs.
I don't have that.
Well,
Those cost 500, so you better start pulling.
I have Articuno EX.
that's a bad card.
It's actually not that
That
bad
card is doodle.
if you run it with a Dragonite.
I have Dragonite.
Dragonite is paired best with Weezing.
I don't have
Honestly?
that.
No.
Yeah, because you can use Koga to put switch to use Weezing to wall and use Koga to switch Weezing out, and then put in your
Yeah,
Dragonite.
no, I get that.
That's the
I get
current
that
optimal
aspect of
deck
it.
for Dragonite.
I've been using Meowth, Meowth and Dragonite.
Wait, where do I go to make the cards again? You spin the points from the packs.
On the packs down near the bottom.
Yeah, on the pack.
When you can cycle through the 3 different packs.
Guys, hold on. As he does that, we're gonna tune out of this show. So,
I was wondering where we were.
I didn't realize. I'm like, wait, we're still fucking
Yeah, we
recording.
absolutely still
We're just
recording.
talking casually and shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Fuck that. Hold on. Stop. Thank you so much for listening. You made it this far. You should definitely give us a like. Throw up a 5-star review. Give us a Yelp review too. Fuck it. Why not? Episodes to be released on Wednesdays, so you'll see that coming your way. And yeah, tell your friends to watch it. Tell your family to watch it. Tell your friends to listen. Tell your family to
Word
listen.
to your mother.
Yeah, I'm born. Okay, so you can't just say word to your mother and not say that. But
Why not?
here we are trying to end the episode, and this has been episode 9 7/8.
Correct.
As you know, here at No Parking Zone. You know the funny thing is, I've been saying random shit at the beginning of our intros, like, "Oh, this is our mental health program thing podcast." This is the first time I said this. I said like video games, and we stuck with the topic of video games. I digress. Anyway, have a good night, good day, whatever you're listening to. If you're listening to it in the car, don't swerve into traffic. Don't fall asleep. We love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Josh doesn't love you. Okay.
My mic was too far away.